Well, all right, boys and girls, we're just going to get right into it. So 6 to 8 has been it's been a drag. Okay, but I decided tonight that I would just stay a little bit later and see if I can get something out of it, right? So remember last week when I said that the price action was bouncing off of the EMA, and then if you take it at the EMA, you may be able to ride it up for 25 ticks, and then later I tried it, and as soon as I did, it went down enough to knock me out, and then, you know, a few minutes later, a trade appeared, and then I won it. Well, same thing happened, because, you know, I don't learn from my mistakes, but the night turned out okay. So, but here, you know, we talked about this already. That was the previous video I just shared with you. But then I said, well, you know what? Let me jump in right here, and boop, okay, it pulled right back and knocked me out. I did miss this trade right here because this was a run, a reversal, and a continuation to here, and then that was the win. But I was exasperated, to be honest, and I should not have done that. I probably should have just shut it down, but I didn't, and then I kept trading. So we ran up here. I didn't notice the wobble yet, so, you know, wasn't looking at it. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, a reversal, one and done. Take it and go. I know that I was above the resistance, but, you know, I'm like, you know what? It's a one and done, and I got to take it. So I took it and won. And so, you know, the price action played around a little bit, right? But it pulled down, ran down real good, right? Like four good sized candles like that. A reversal, and on the sixth candle, I think that's what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Remember the previous video? I didn't take the 7th candle because 6 is the limit. Not that it can't go on, but I can't do it, right? I got rules for a reason. And if I had followed the rules, I would not have done that. And if I had followed the rules, I probably would have seen this. But that is what happens when I don't follow the rules. You know what I noticed? I only lose when I don't follow the rules. That would make me a 100% trader if I would just follow the rules. I think I'll be doing that going forward. Anywho, so it ran down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get in right here, take it down, boom, take it 25. And now there are times when you say, well, you know, why don't you pull it out and get a little bit more? Well, I could have here, but if I had done it here, I would have lost and gave back quite a bit. Or I could have here, but I would have lost, and, you know, so anyway, run, reversal, continuation, run, reversal, continuation, all good. Now we got it. Now I didn't notice the wobble. It was hard for me to find, and I was looking at it as this was developing, because I noticed we're just going back and forth, and down here at the MACD we're just hovering around the zero line. And like I said, I don't want to take trades when we're on the zero line. We weren't quite on the zero line here. We were approaching it, and we just had enough room to get there, and we did, just barely. But we were on the zero line, and we were in the wobble all at the same time. So what we have here is a run, 1, 2, 3, reversal and go, and it fell right back and lost. This looks like a run, reversal and go, right? But again, it's in the wobble. And had I taken it, because the extension beyond the reversal candle was right here, and it came down, and then it reversed and lost. So I'm not going to go any further. It looks like we're pretty much done. This is the 10 o'clock line over here. This is the 8 o'clock line over here. So that's 4 hours I have set looking at this thing tonight. That is more than enough. But at the end of the day, I ended up positive. Oh, I tell you what, that was too much. This is getting too hard. But as hard as it's getting, maybe I should just go to the 8 to 10 o'clock hour, or just trade for 4 hours altogether. What do you think? 8 to 10, or just 6 to 10, or 6 until I get a trade and I'm good. What would you do? Because I got to figure out something here, because this has been a brutal week. I'm glad it's over, and I know I said we'll see you next Sunday or on Sunday, but I'm back already, but I ain't going another 2 hours, so I will see you next Sunday. Till next time, guys.